fact that people's opinions shift in variable intensities in favor of what they speak of or how they act has been known for a while. In the early 1950s, psychologists tried to explain why a person's opinions shifted in this manner. These psychologists failed to make a sufficient explanation. Then a few years later, Leon Festinger came along and proposed the theory of cognitive dissonance. The Psychology 8th edition textbook defines the cognitive dissonance theory as the theory that we act in order to reduce the discomfort we feel when two of our thoughts are inconsistent. For example, when our awareness of our attitudes and of our actions clash, we can reduce the resulting dissonance by changing our attitudes. This means that we feel bad when we say something that we don't believe in. So, in an attempt to make ourselves feel better, we change our beliefs to match what we say. Festinger's theory grew out of a social phenomenon involving rumors that spread throughout India after a devastating earthquake. In the areas outside of the disaster zone, rumors developed claiming that additional earthquakes of greater magnitude were soon to come. These rumors were absolute lies, complete bullshit made up with no factual evidence. Why did these people spread wild, anxiety-increasing rumors? Festinger concluded that the rumors weren't increasing anxiety, but justifying the anxiety that the people already had. The people who made the rumors were outside of the danger area, but still frightened by being reasonably close. Their cognition of intense fear wasn't in tune with the fact that they were actually safe as can be. This created cognitive dissonance. Let's break this down. Festinger theorized that what you publicly state will generally be the same as your private beliefs and opinions. Therefore, if you believe X but publicly state Y, you will experience the discomfort of cognitive dissonance. But if you know the reason behind your statement of Y was due to pressures, rewards, or punishments, then your dissonance will be lessened or eliminated altogether. Festinger tested this theory with his associate James Carlsmith using psychology students at Stanford. He split them into 3 groups of 20, interviewed them on something unbelievably boring, pretended to take notes, and then interviewed each of them on what they thought about the boring tasks that they had recently completed. But before interviewing Group A, he paid them each $20 to say that they liked the recent tasks, and before interviewing Group B, he paid them each $1 to say that they liked the recent tasks. Group C was not paid and went straight to interviewing. This test ultimately proved cognitive dissonance to be true. When asked on a scale of -5 to +5 how enjoyable the tasks were, the control group had an average of -0.45, the $20 group had an average of -0.05, and the $1 group had an average of +1.35. When asked if they would participate in future similar experiences, the control group had a -0.62, the $20 group had a -0.25, and the $1 group had a whopping +1.2. These results clearly prove Festinger's theory of cognitive dissonance to be true. Over the years since Festinger's demonstration, no one has rejected cognitive dissonance. Kudos, Festinger. Cognitive dissonance pops up all over the place each and every day. One example is the Iraq War. We originally went to Iraq because Saddam supposedly had WMDs at his disposal. We soon found that we were super wrong. We felt cognitive dissonance upon this wild discovery, which was intensified by our awareness of the war's financial and human costs. To reduce this dissonance, we changed our rationale on our purpose for being there. We changed it to liberating the oppressed people of Iraq and spreading democracy throughout the Middle East. Good thinking, George. One recent study found that you may experience cognitive dissonance simply by observing people who you respect and look up to engaging in attitude-discrepant behavior. Norton, the researcher, referred to this as vicarious dissonance. The study consisted of speeches at a college regarding a raise in yearly expenses. For some students, they had a member of their own college give the speech in favor of raising yearly expenses. For others, the same speech was given, but by a member of a different college. The speech given by their college peer caused dissonance amongst the students, thus lowering their negativity to the idea. The speech given by the stranger did not have this same effect. The theory of cognitive dissonance is clearly present in the midst of our day-to-day affairs. With hope, our knowledge of cognitive dissonance will be used for good. Let us pray that it will not be used for hate and destruction. Thank you for your time.